Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Joe showed yet again, when healthy, man, this guy is an MVP caliber player. He was 43 touchdowns and really elevated a Cincinnati team, especially defensively with a lot of flaws, right to the precipice of the playoffs.
And he danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Ball is out. Burrow lost it. Well, I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got fourth down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
All right, here we go. Second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Daniels throwing on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Commanders punting on fourth down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty Vance Tressway. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
On 2, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready? Start. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Gun.
Burrow setting up the play action. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that leaves him with
such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go say. Keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
Brown on the inside give. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I'm fine, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow out of the shotgun. Into traffic, complete. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got Jones for the completion. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ball's out, and the Commanders pick this one up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go, set. Got me lying.
Daniels setting up the play action. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by the blind. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
Liking 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here. And maybe he lost track of downs. Who knows? We're both confused up here. Everybody in the stadium seems surprised, spiking it on 3rd down.
Got it. Ready?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Robinson. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
There's 7. Bengals nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Motioning the tight end now. Burrow now on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Burrow setting the throw. It's caught chasing 2. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Number 1, Jamar Chase. An 8-yard pickup. And a Bengal 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Done. Stop. 180.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Steps up, and he's running with it. And Burrow gets enough for that 1st down, and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Burrow to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Here we go.
Trying for it with Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
Result of the play is a
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 65.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Ready?
brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Stephanie! Hawk 70.
Daniels back to throw. Off his back foot, hurling this deep. He's got it inside the 25. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's just discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready? Cowboys!
First and 10, around to Robinson. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Go! COVID-19, ready?
Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8, go!
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Wow, the start he is on. This is going to be a heck of a performance if he and his quarterback can keep this pace up today, Brock.
And by starting so strong, he's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to start dictating coverage to him, and it's going to open up his boys.
Option give to Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On second down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles! Ready?
Here he is on 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Daniels from the pistol. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. Pass him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, here we go.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On one, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking down to 3rd and 3.
Right 80. Ready, set.
Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
On first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets it downfield. It's Chase. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Finds the in route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ryan Rico on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Commanders set to take over. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on fourth down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Back to 60, back to 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A toss now to Robinson. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Third down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. And Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Daniels is going to throw again. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. It's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of his crew.
Robinson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Brown on the carry. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Quick sled complete. And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Going with Brown on the ground. Boy, were they ready to try and stick him there for the safety. As it stands, he's only able to maybe get back to the 2. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Brown again. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Dialing up a receiver screen. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Punt taken at midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Now Daniels off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. Hot 7. Ready.
Daniels now. Another catch for McLaurin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. So not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On the go, it's Robinson. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-0 lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
So now here's third and 5. Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7. And the Bengals first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Bengals with a long field ahead. Here's first and 10 from the 34. They're running the option, short side. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. They're on him again. He goes down again. We get a timeout now from the Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive.
Gun. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
A loss of 9 yards.
Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Burrow setting the throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ryan Rico headed back out for the punt. McCaffrey is waiting for it. Juke the defender. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room.
On the ready.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Pass, go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
So entering the locker room.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Austin Eckler on the return. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And they really lean on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third.
Here we go, set. 70s Timberwolves.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
There's a toss right side, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. That one's complete right side. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. It was Mike Sanders still on that side. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
There we go. At their 48-yard line.
From the gun, they get to Brown. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. He's still
pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense.
Hello, how you doing?
Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
That's it downfield, working the left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Robinson on the inside give. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 9-yard pickup.
Come on.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the 47. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
43-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Daniels back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 20-zip lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The right. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Brown on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Hits him on the out route. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. They'll run again with Brown. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Burrow from the gun. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go.
Throw on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19, target.
This is Robinson. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
The tackle occurred in the end zone. Result of the play is a safety.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking
so they'll accept the miscue and take the yards.
automatic first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's keeping it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cincinnati.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Burrow on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's taken down at the 30.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
On third down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
A 52-yard attempt.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And this stays a 3-possession game. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, who love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hope, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers, right? They're always thinking of the next one, but unfortunately, without miss, the scorecard's going to end up ugly.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down. First and 10.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready? Ready?
Shotgun snap. They get to Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, they're under Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80.
Another carry for Robinson. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
A toss now to Robinson. He'll have a pickup of 3, which is good enough to make it 1st and goal.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Once more, it's Robinson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. When you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own offense. Send it out now. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock. Selling for a field goal try to miss the mark.
Here we go.
Brown on the carry. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Commanders make the recovery.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Gay's kick is good. And their lead grows further to 25 points.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay. And in this case, with 3.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own.
Hey man, what's up? Appreciate you stopping by.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
On the ground, Brown.
I'm having an amazing Monday. How's your Monday?
It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Brown again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
On 1, right?
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go. Right 80. Right side.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. In play action here. Burrow. All in left side. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. Give now to Brown. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Jump off caught by his back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Done.
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They're now set for 1st and 10.
1st down, Cincinnati.
11 empty.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And gets a few on the plunge forward.
Ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line.
1-1, ready?
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the 23.
Nice.
Dumps it off to his running back. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, they give to Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
42.
From the gun, P-Rod. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
1-2.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Gun. Cut. Right 80.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever.
I'm a Denver Broncos fan. That's my favorite team. I'm a Denver Broncos fan.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Throwing it deep off his back foot. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders continue piling it on here in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
The score, Commanders 34, Bengals 2. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. The offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Here we go. Big 13.
Burrow now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Burrow on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. 1st and 10 from the 41.
22 yards. And the
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Brown on the inside give. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bengals hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
He's tackled at the 29.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
You know, you call that toss play, it's almost like a challenge to cornerbacks, Kate. You're challenging their will and their want to. Can they get down there in time to make contact behind the line? In this case, well, challenge accepted and mission accomplished.
Stays in the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they continue to trail by.
Hey Snow, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping by.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So for my partner Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the stream for tonight. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Peace.